Welcome to DTV. I'm joined by JesseHogan here at Amy Park. And Jesse, good to be chatting to you, mate. You've had a bit of a tough run lately, but firstly, how are you travelling?
Yeah, no, gone really well. Starting to get back into the swing of things now, doing some weights and getting along. It's a bit unfortunate watching the D's at the moment, but going along well.
How is the back? Can you sort of talk us about how it's going and what you actually did to it?
I'm actually not the best physio, but what they've described to me is I've sort of got a crack in my right side, so my left side's having to compensate for it, and there's been a bit of swelling and bruising, so all the muscles around have sort of started to contract, so sort of a stress fracture, but not exactly a stress fracture, so yeah.
And how is it going at the moment?
No, it's going well. I've started running, did my first running session yesterday, and I'll run again tomorrow and then Friday, and then progress from there. But started doing weights and started to do more active. Started doing more things around the club. So now it's coming along well.
What's the rehab involved over the last few weeks?
It's a bit frustrating, the old back. You can't really do a lot. I've sort of been a bit restricted to the bike and a lot of core activities, but other than that, just a lot of treatment. You can't really do a lot of weights, upper body, or can't do any sort of running until it's all settled down. So it's a bit frustrating, but getting there now, so yeah, it's sweet.
What's the time frame for yourself? When are you likely to come back?
Like I've said before, there's not an exact time frame. Like I said earlier, I thought it was going to be 2 to 3, and it's dragged out a bit longer, but hopefully I'm looking at 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks training, and then a week for solid training, and then come back to the VFL, and then hopefully play later on towards the first half of the season.
How tough's it been? It's been frustrating. You're actually eligible. You're on the senior list this year, and you're ready to go, but haven't been able to get out there.
Yeah, it's footy though. You sort of have to sum it up, and it's not as though other people haven't gone through it. There's people worse off than me, but obviously it's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's part of the industry, so just got to deal with it.
What are the aims now for yourself for the rest of the year?
Obviously get out on the park, hopefully play a few games. That's my first goal. Haven't really looked too far from there, but play my first game, get my strength back and my aerobic tank back. But really I'm sort of just trying to get back out on the track at the moment and look to play my first game, play some good games down at Casey, earn my spot again, and then play at AFL level and try and hold my spot.
You're feeling the expectation and pressure? I mean, you haven't even played an AFL match yet, but you sort of penciled in Melbourne's bets 22 by a lot of people, and a lot of expectations coming your way. How are you sort of handling that all?
It's not too bad this year. It's sort of it's mellowed out a lot compared to the start of last year. I think this year there's a lot of other things going on, so it's been good. But like I've always said, I try just to ignore it. I can only do what I can do. I can do my best, and as long as I'm trying my hardest, that's all I can sort of do.
I'm watching on the boys. Been tough first 3 rounds, but how do you think they'll go this week against the Blues?
Well, the Blues are struggling a little bit as well, so it's a very winnable game for us if we go out and play with the fight that we had during the pre-season, and we can just put together a competitive performance. So I think would be a serious chance.
All right, mate. Well, good to chat to you, and hopefully we'll see you out there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, too easy, Begs. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.